Hey guys, welcome back to What If Personas were My Hero Academia. In the last part, Deku managed to get into Nai's agency along with Aegis, and during patrol, they did they they during the patrol they did with Mirio, they bumped into Eri in Overhaul, who was accompanied by multiple shadows hiding in the background. And like in canon, they had the meeting discussing the raid. So let's not waste any more time and get into this part. So we start off this part with them preparing to start the raid as the police knocking on the door, showing the warrant they had, as tons of villains uh, just attack with Deku, Mirio, and Aegis fighting through the villains as they get inside. And Night Eye goes to enter the code to the underground base, but Deku uses a temp, uh, temp, oh wait, 15%, 15%. He jumped 15% for after that. 15%, 15% smash through the door as Deku says, they already know we're here, so the code's a waste of time. Deku then dashes forward with Mirio and Aegis falling behind. I know about the rest of the characters that fall behind, but saying all the names would just be waste. Anyway, so as they're running, through the hallways, as they're running, the hallways start to shift, to wobble around, shifting and turning, with the walls closing as Mirio, like in canon, phases through the wall and goes on ahead with as Deku thinks, "Damn it!" And like in canon, they are sent to another room. I'm not sure if this was the exact order, but into another room with and separated from Sunny. No, and we're separated with Sun Eater taking on the three villains like in canon. That's not really changing. And Kirishima and Facum were sent to the other room or basement area. I don't know. And when the whole hall started shifting again, Aegis punched part of the wall, revealing the other villain. I honestly don't remember his name. Also, Aegis was able to scan where the villain was, so whatever. But I don't really remember the names of many Attack members. Very few, in fact. I remember very few. I remember. So anyway, Aizawa takes this chance to erase his quirk, and the wall guy was defeated. Again, I don't remember his name. But like in canon, a, a second rock lock appears and goes to attack them, with Aizawa erasing his quirk, revealing it to be Himiko Toga. As she says, "Ooh, that was fun. How about you show me even more blood?" And she does the same maneuver around Aizawa as in canon, but Deku then punches her away, saying, "With okay, God, what was it? God damn it. Okay, so Deku then punches her away, with her saying, 'Hey, that hurt. Wait, you're one of those persona users, aren't you? How do you? Well, now this is gonna be fun.' She then shows a sadistic smile as it. Sorry, clear my throat. She then shows a sadistic smile as a dark aura appears around her, as she says, "It's time for our main course, Dracula." Then a dark figure that resembles a persona appears behind her as Tiku's eyes widen, saying, "A persona? No, this resembles the shadows. How did you?" Deku is cuffed by Toga sending curse attacks at him as Agus pulls him out of the way, and she summons Athena and starts attacking Toga, saying, "Deku, this is fight now. Ask questions later." Right, Agus, let's go. The two then send wave after wave of attacks at Toga, with her narrowly avoiding the attacks until she got hit by one of Robin Hood's arrows, which did a lot of damage to her. Not because it was a strong arrow, no, but because of Dracula being a curse-based shadow. So related attacks would do a lot more to her, to Toga, because she's linked with a curse-based shadow persona, whatever. Anyway, so those bless-related attacks would do a lot to her. Which Robin Hood's arrows are made basically based on are basically in Robin Hood's a less heavy persona, and the arrows are made of that element. Anyway, so Toga, realizing this, decides to make her retreat, along with Twice because he still had the encounter with Night Eye and lost. Now let's jump to Kirishima and Facum. So, like in canon, they ran into Kendo Rappa. And the other guy, I don't remember the force field bitch. Uh, with them starting to fight like in canon, and Kirishima gets his unbreakable, broken. God fucking damn it, people! They're having fun with the show. Anyway, so where was I? Broken, and he is beaten down a bit. Beaten down, and Kirishima's beaten down a bit as Facum steps in and starts to fight Kendo Rappa by himself. And as Kirishima looks at Facum fighting alone, he thinks, damn it, I'm so weak. Even after all that training, this guy took down my unbreakable easily. I can't do anything. Are you seriously going to give up? Huh? Who said that? Tell me, are you going to sit back by and watch, just like you did back then? Or are you going to fight? What can I do against that guy? He took me down easily. How can I? What is your name? My name? Yes, your hero name. What is it? Wait, was I about? Anyway, so my hero name is. Kirishima starts having flashbacks. So when he first saw Crimson Riot, and where was I? Crimson Riot, and to when he chose his hero name and accepted the challenge that would come with it. Then he looks down and says, "My name is Red Riot, inspired by Crimson Riot, and I swore to never stand by again and watch someone get hurt when I can do something." So, are you going to defy that oath? No. I will fight like a real man. Just as Kirishima says this, everyone feels a burst of air coming from him, as a voice says, "That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. Now we can form our contract, if you do accept." Yeah, let's do this. Of course, I am that. Of course, then I am thou. Thou art I. To save others and live up to your title, call out my name and fight for others, as you say, like a real man would. Just then, a card appears in front of Kirishima as he yells out, "You got it! Come, Hercules!" Kirishima then dashes at Kendo Rappa with him doing the same as he throws a punch, breaking the card, with Hercules appearing and punching Kendo Rappa with Kirishima, sending him flying. as well. And Kirishima then sees Hercules as he smiles and says, "All right, let's do this." And Kirishima starts dashing, but falls unconscious. First time summoning Backlash. Sorry, but Kirishima was all beat up, so he was not lasting long. Sorry to Kirishima for that, fans for that. But anyway, so from here the encounter goes as it can, and with Facum defeating Kendo Rappa, and the other guy, don't know his name again, and Kendo Rappa acknowledging Kirishima or Red Riot as a man, and showing them to the medical area. Now, let's jump to Mirio. So, like in canon, Mirio runs into Overhaul, Eri, and Chronostasis. And Mirio proceeds to grab Eri, with her begging him to leave so he would not get hurt. As Overhaul says, "You brat. Fine. I'll just let the shadows deal with you." Then a swarm of shadows come out as they attack Mirio, with Mirio doing the same thing as in canon, except with shadows instead of Overhaul's attacks. And like in canon, Chronostasis shoots at Eri with and Mirio jumps in the way of the bullet and gets hit, losing his quirk. Then Overall says, "Well, kid, this was entertaining, but now you're done for. No, even without my quirk, I am still a million." Then all the shadows jump towards Mirio as they hear, "Our son!" And a blinding light emanates in front of Mirio and Eri. And when the light dies down, they see a boy with black hair, a jacket, red gloves, and a mask. And all the shadows are just gone. As Overhaul says, "Wait, what? Who are you?" Then the boy says nothing. He just throws a card at Overhaul, who catches it as he reads, Kai Chiseki. You are guilty of murder, selling illegal drugs made with human blood, but not only that, but child experimentation as well, to make those drugs. And so I, Joker of the Phantom Thieves, shall steal your heart, shall steal your treasure. Sorry, I'm used to the steal your heart phrase, but I shall steal your treasure and put an end to your crimes. Overall then rips the card and says, "Oh yeah? And what treasure are you going to steal from me?" As Joker just smirks and says, "I think it should be obvious. I'm helping save Eri." As Joker dashes at Overhaul and starts slashing at him with his knife, with Overhaul dodging this would go on for a while until Deku, Aigis, and Night Eye and Aizawa bust through the wall and seeing Overhaul fighting Joker, and Mirio with Eri. As Night Eye goes to them, with Deku punching Overhaul away as Joker says, "Not bad, kid. I see the others trained you well." "Wait, you know Minato, Miyako, and you?" "Yeah, I'm your next teacher. I'm Ren of the Phantom Thieves." "Wait, what?" "Yeah, we can talk later, kid. But for now, let's focus on the battle." "Right." Naya then interrupts, saying, "No, Midoriya. You and I just get out of here. Get Mirio and Eri out of here." Deku hesitates for a second, but then says, "All right." Deku then grabs Mirio as Aigis holds onto Eri, and they start leaving. But Overhaul still, like in canon, merges with Chronostasis. I think that's who he merges with first. I'm not sure. But anyway, still merges with Chronostasis. And while Joker is going to attack him, he sends spikes at the group, like in canon, and Night Eye gets in the way, and gets skewered. As the five see this, Mirio yells out, "Sir!" with Aigis looking in horror as flashbacks to Miyato's sacrifice play over and over again in her head. And her and Deku just dash off, attacking Overhaul along with Joker, and they send him back a bit with their attack as Eri and Mirio leave. And like in canon, Deku jumps to 20%, and with Joker and Aigis in this fight goes a bit much more in their favor, with Overhaul playing the defense now, if anything, not offense. And until he puts both hands on the ground, and spikes shoot out from all around, making it impossible to dodge. As Deku gets hit in the leg, Aigis gets her leg ripped off, and Joker gets skewered as he starts to disappear as he thinks, "Damn it, I really want to show off for the kid. But looks like I have to go. Midoriya, don't die here. I still have to teach you a few things, after all." And Joker disappears. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be unable to teach the team anything. He will. It's just this was sort of a cutoff for him for now. But it'll be another time before you can teach him yet. Anyway, so like in canon, Overhaul does this whole someone else about to die because you bastard move he pulled up to Eri. Eri will come saying, "I don't want that," with Overhaul saying, "See, she doesn't want you." And Deku says, "Even if she doesn't want me to save her, I don't care. No matter what, I will save you." Then the ceiling comes crashing down with Uraraka and Tsuyu coming in. And Overall takes this chance to escape with Eri, with Deku yelling, "Chase that guy!" as he jumps up, and just like in canon, Eri jumps down with Deku catching her as he as and we jump to Deku and Eri on the surface as he thinks he used 100%. Is this Eri's quirk? And he feels a sudden pain throughout his whole body. And sorry, I need some. Okay, so throughout his whole body as Overhaul comes up out into his final form. I don't know what to call that form. It's more of a monstrous form. I don't know what to call it. So I'm just gonna call it his final form. And he makes his whole speech about Eri being used for his goal to erase quirks from existence, and how her quirk is the curse. Deku, hearing this, picks up Eri up and ties her to his back with Mira's cape, and as he says, "You're wrong. Her quirk is such a blessing, and with her help, I'll show you my full power." Deku then gets surrounded by a golden aura as a card appears in front of him, it being Robin Hood, but it's cracking already. Deku then breaks it and says, "Come to me, King Arthur!" Deku then pulls out his sword and says, "One for all, full cowling, 100%." And with Robin Hood now being King Arthur, with their power, Deku's sword starts to glow as he says, "This is my true sword style." With with this is my true sword style. With Excalibur, Deku then disappears and reappears in front of Overall and lashes through him, cutting each part of his form off one by one. As he then kicks Overall into the sky and continues slashing at him until Deku does the same thing he did to Muscular, throwing a bunch of air slashes, tearing Overall's final form apart. And he then sheaths his sword and says, "It's over, Chisake! Smash! Smash!" And with that, Overhaul was knocked the fuck out. And the rest of this goes as a canon, with everyone getting sent to a hospital. Eri lost control of Quirk, as all stopped it. And that's it for this part. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.